The following is a presentation of TFNN. Live at TFNN, the Money Masters.
Let's go to Shivan in Boston. Shivan, what's happening, brother?
I'm watching you both on Tiger TV.
That's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, definitely it is. Learning a lot from Tiger.
Now, your Money Masters, Tom O'Brien and Steve Rhodes.
Welcome, folks. Steve Rhodes, Tom O'Brien, all you Tigers and Tigresses. We appreciate you growling and prowling out here with us. Right now, we get the Dow up 32, Nasdaq's up 22, S&Ps are up 5.5. We get gold down 11, silver's off 16. Bonds are up 8 ticks at 151.07. King Dollar's up 10 at 83.27. If you do happen to be watching Tiger TV, what you're watching is Steve and I, folks. We get the ironing board out, and we're ironing our shots. We're getting ready with our shots.
I ironed mine last night.
Oh, let me tell you. Okay, so where do we stand out here? Okay, so what we're doing here, folks, is this. S&P wise, it's a beautiful thing, actually. And, you know, it's going to be, Steve and I were just talking, it's going to be too easy at the swing point, meaning that, you know, my take here is that, you know, it wants to run to the 1374, 1375, but
yes.
When it's this easy, and what I mean specifically, it's not, market's never easy, that's not what I mean, but that it's that blatant sitting in front of you, it's going to spike it.
Yeah.
And where I'm going with the spike is that because of yesterday,
yes.
They caught everyone on the wrong side.
Yes.
Bang. Okay. I think the spike's going to be a game here. So, you know, we'll see how it shakes out. The market, folks, needs... Yesterday what we did is we did $697 million. Bottom line, at these levels, it needs $970 million to be real.
Yeah.
You know, so we'll have some fun.
Yes, we will, baby.
It's a beautiful thing, man. The bottom line, folks, is it's a two-way market here. That's what makes it really sweet.
Yeah, big time.
The consolidation, it's a huge consolidation.
It really is.
There's no two ways about it.
Huge consolidation, and when it does give way, should it give way, a huge AB leg on the way down.
Yes.
You know.
Oh, yeah.
Huge.
No doubt. No doubt. You know, Intel come out with numbers, so they're pushing Intel up 56 cents.
Okay, yeah.
Now, is that going to, let's see, so you get 20 million shares, you're going against, well, we'll see what happens. 20 million is good at this point.
Yeah.
You know, you're going against 100 million, but bottom line, that's a good number. Honeywell came out with numbers. That also is getting some juice. Now, watch how this goes, though, with Honeywell. You know, it comes straight down from 61 and has volume at 52. So it's like, okay, hold it. Honeywell is going to have to do some heavy lifting.
Yeah. What's the weekly look like on it? You know, does weekly something stick out?
Yeah, let's finish up the daily. That's right. What you have with the daily, folks, is that you're going into 6.8 million.
Okay.
You know, at this point, it looks like it could make it. So we'll see. But if we go into the weekly, what you have with the weekly is that so you come down. Yeah, and you're still sticking out with a high volume low.
Yeah.
At 52.
It's up above it.
It's up above it. No, it's up above it, which, you know, bottom line is, you know, counter trend bounce.
Yeah.
You know, we'll see with the juice, because I see it's happening too. You see, you're also going into the supply line. This is where this gets interesting. There's two separate supply lines here, just in the last year and a half. You get the supply line from February of 2011 over to July, and then you have it. This is pretty wild. It's the same supply line. And same dates.
Yeah.
You know, you get January 27th over to May. So, some of the higher volume stocks in a low volume market, because it is a low volume market out here today. You get Vivus up 267. They're going to get everyone hooked on speed. That's the new diet pill out there.
Oh, is that what they put inside there?
Oh,
Jim,
man,
probably, huh?
I'm telling you, man.
So you don't have so much of an appetite. Huh? That's the
right. It's these legal drugs blow my mind, man. They think they got a drug problem. You got a drug problem. You know what's amazing? Okay,
yes.
So check. Do you remember who is the guy? Oh man, this guy was such a great comic. And he passed away. Oh man. He used to do the skit, wondering why everyone's on drugs, and you know he'd go down to drugs, right?
Oh, you're talking George Carlin.
George Carlin. Okay. I mean that.
I mean, see, you gave it away. All you had to say.
No, it's
which committee is talking about drugs? Either Cheech and Chong or
no, totally. That is so applicable, folks. It absolutely is. Okay, that there's When you hear these commercials,
yes.
just ask your doctor.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, yeah, give me some of the oxycodone, give me those, morphine-based drugs. I mean, it's disgusting. I mean, it's over the top.
Well, look, what's the? I know we've had some calls on the stock. There's the other diet drug that was released in the last couple weeks that had a big bounce on it.
Okay.
Arena Pharmaceuticals. Okay. Arena. Okay, so Arena, what they're pushing out there is, that's the. That's going to save the world. Now, the reality is, I don't know how many people actually read the study. I read parts of the study.
Okay,
after it came out. And, what they do these tests where they put out placebos. People are getting water pills versus others.
Right.
And I believe that now, it was several weeks ago that I read up on it. I believe that over a period of a year versus the folks who were on a water pill versus the folks that were taking the drug.
Right.
The total weight difference in an average male, 230 pounds, was like between 5 and 9 pounds. Folks, 5 and 9 pounds over a period of a year. Just go walk for 30 minutes a day.
And you kill your liver. Those things kill your liver, I mean, forget your mind, folks, okay? Your liver gets toasted and roasted beyond belief, man.
Yeah. So, but look, you got the PR machines, that are out there pushing that stuff. But the reality is, is it going to have any real benefit for anyone? Now, when you start taking a look at a test like that, and then people start hyping it, that's pushing paper. That's the deal.
Oh, yeah, big time. Yeah,
pushing and killing folks. Yeah. Pushing paper and killing folks at the same time.
Unbelievable. Yeah. Totally. You got Micron Tech up 7 cents. You get, let's see, Yahoo's up 4. We got St. Jude Medical. That's down 239. Let's see what's going on with St. Jude Medical. That's a stock we haven't looked at for a while. That's STJ. Look at that. So, I mean, these are classics. Look at this. This is when you see something like this, folks, this is just, it's like if you want to really just understand how price and volume move markets, this is a classic, okay? St. Jude Medical had already went from $38.93 down to $35. Did it with 15 million shares. So check this out. They bring it all the way back up from 35 all the way to $40 again.
Yes.
Boom, see ya. Don't want to be ya. Now you're going to have 2 high volume lows. This thing... We put this back on a weekly for a second. So, put it into 3 years. Oh, yeah, she's paying in the bottom. Oh, and look, it's sticking out.
Yeah, look at that volume bar.
So going all the way back, this is pretty wild. Going all the way back, if you're doing time in the trade, you never own this stock because 09 is screaming that, you get $32 on it.
Yes. Another one getting taken apart this morning, Rovi, R-O-V-I, the ticker symbol. Coming all the way back to its original lows out there.
Provides the digital home entertainment experience by delivering solutions, company service products, connected middleware. Okay, so you talk about getting toasted. It's down $7, folks, and it's trading at $10. Oh my God.
Yeah. That's sad. Go back further, it goes all the way back to its lows out there. That's where it's headed to.
Wow.
Yeah. So hopefully nobody's in that stock. It went from $70 down to it's going to go $70 to $9, and then probably lower than that when it's all said and done.
And look at it was screaming. It was
absolutely gave people opportunity to get out at $46.
Unbelievable.
And it's at $10 right now. So that's.
So I wonder what are they saying here? We're not going to watch Rovi TV anymore. Let's see. Lowered sales forecast. I'm trying to figure out what they're actually doing.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see what they say. Provider of digital entertainment. Oh, digital entertainment guides. Why do you need a guide? Tumble the most initial public offering. 38%.
Yeah.
Had new life. Guides.
Yeah. Don't know. Yeah. Taken apart, though.
Taken apart,
but it's a great example because it just shows folks, again, on a continuous basis. If you're in a stock and you've had a stock that's had a big gap down,
right,
and a big gap down with the volume, and also if you see some other volume bars down below that, it's time to move your money into something else.
Oh, big time, man.
Look for another trade.
Yeah. No.
Because it'll gap down again. Does it once? We'll do it again.
What happens, folks, is that the way markets like to move, you gap once, they like to go 3 times. And I have no idea why that 3 comes from, but that's what they like to do. I've seen more, but 3 times is that's like, here we come.
Hey, gap, and you got all the great news on U.S. housing starts.
And,
it's a lot of good information out there.
It's big, folks. Okay, so housing starts. Okay. It's wild. So this morning, what they had on CNBC, they're at this Alpha conference.
Okay, right.
And this is something that you better wrap your head around, folks. Okay. And it has to do with public markets versus private markets. So they had this guy on that has made 12%, and he was the... And what they didn't say is this. He's not doing the fund right now, but for a consistent amount of years, it was the Korean something fund. Okay.
So they have a fund manager out there.
Yeah, it was for the sovereign country, though. Okay. He's an American guy, but this is what he was doing.
Okay, cool.
And they were asking him, say, well, you made this 12%, and, they said, well, what would you be in right now? And he says, well, I would be in housing.
Yeah.
And so they said to him, they says, well, is this another single-family thing with Warren Buffett? And he says, yeah. He says, it is. He says, because what ends up happening, he says, is that, we've gone down for 10 years.
Yes.
He says, and I can't tell you where housing is going to be in 2 or 3 years. That's what he said flat out.
That's right.
He says, but I can tell you that
where it's going to be 5 to 10 years from now.
Yeah,
absolutely.
That's where the money's going to be made.
That's right.
And then they asked them, and this is what was really cool. What was really interesting, particularly, folks, because we opened up a fund. I'll talk about that in a second. But this is the essence, and this is what is going on in private markets versus public markets. And then he said, and they said, well, where else are you? Well, you know what? He was in all private markets.
Yes. Okay.
And in that, do you know what the difference is, folks? The difference is in public markets, the CEOs are taking all the money.
Right.
They're taking, so picture something. We're so used to now CEOs making $50 million. Why are they worth $50 million? They're taking the shareholders' money. So it was really intriguing because that is what's going on.
Yes,
and people are wondering,
yes.
They hear that all money's being made. Well, okay, why haven't they made any money in the last 10 years? Because it's status quo now that the board and everyone else, they divvy up the money, they get the jets and all that. Versus
sure.
a private equity market where you're held responsible for the, shareholders.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
Inside it.
Yes.
And this is a big part of it, too, because it's interesting. Talking with a few folks, and I can't blame them. Many folks think there's more volatility going into and more risk going into the housing market right now. And it's really wild. No, but that's what makes markets, bulls and bears, right?
Yeah.
But that cracks me up because the reality is that there's less volatility, there's less risk because you're buying something under the value that you can build it.
That's right. Yes.
Okay? Versus, well, let's put it this way. If you're measuring risk in the context that you're going to go buy and hold some public company and say, okay, this is going to make me money.
Sure.
And this is particular, whether it's in your regular account or in an IRA account. If you're in an IRA account, folks, and it's a self-directed IRA, well, bottom line, that money's already put away.
Yeah, exactly. Now it's a matter of being able to put it to use, put it to right use.
And so
that's the beauty.
When you go back to the housing, beginning construction more than forecast in June is the highest rate in 4 years.
Yeah.
If you want information, folks, about the Tiger Fund, you can email tigerfund@tfnn.com. I am going to be coming out to Denver August 6th, giving a presentation that night. Steve Rhodes, Tom O'Brien, all you Tigers and Tigresses, we appreciate you growling and prowling out here with us. Dow is up 27, Nasdaq's up 22, S&Ps are up 5.5. We're going to be right back.
Kate Stalter's exciting newsletter, Low Priced Leaders, has just launched, and now is a great time to get a 2-week free trial. Every Wednesday afternoon, Kate sends out her weekly newsletter to her subscribers where she focuses on small cap stocks with market caps under $2 billion, as well as low-priced equities with share prices ranging from $5 to $12. Kate tracks a variety of stocks with a combination of strong technical support and solid fundamentals. Many of the stocks featured will be recent IPOs. These newer issues are often some of the biggest price gainers in the market and provide an excellent opportunity for substantial gains if timed correctly. You can catch Kate Stalter live on Tiger TV with her small cap roundup every Tuesday and Thursday at 11 a.m. Eastern Time, and visit TFNN.com right now to get your 2-week free trial to her brand new newsletter, Low Priced Leaders, while locking in the low introductory monthly rate of only $37.50 per month, almost a 50% discount. Act now.
TFNN has brought our programming to the next level. With Tiger TV, you can gain access to each host's charts and computer screens as they host their daily stock program. Whether it's Tom O'Brien, Steve Rhodes, Basil Chapman, Ken Sharif, Kate Stalter, David White, Larry Pesavento, Victor Jones, or Daryl Martin, hosting their programs live and archived on Tiger TV for your viewing pleasure, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. If you haven't checked out Tiger TV, then visit TFNN.com to see what you're missing.
You take a hands-on approach to managing your investments, and whether you're bullish or bearish on Chinese stocks, the ETFs from Direction Shares are there to help you magnify your perspective. Bull ETFs for a rising market and bear ETFs for a falling market. Direction Shares gives you the tools for both sides of the trade. Discover how we can help at DirectionShares.com today. An investor should consider the investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses of the Direction Shares carefully before investing. The prospectus and summary prospectus contain this and other information about Direction Shares. To obtain a prospectus or summary prospectus, please contact Direction Shares at 800-851-0511. The prospectus or summary prospectus should be read carefully before investing. An investment in the funds is subject to risk, including the possible loss of principal. The funds are designed to be utilized only by sophisticated investors such as traders and active investors employing dynamic strategies. Investors in the fund should understand the consequences of seeking daily investment results, understand the risk of shorting, and intend to actively monitor and manage their investments. Distributor Foresight Fund Services, LLC.
Many of our new listeners have heard about the Tiger's Den, but wondered, what exactly is it? The Tiger's Den is a lively community where professional traders and investors can meet, exchange ideas and information in a comfortable, moderated atmosphere. Hear all of your favorite TFNN shows, plus see all the charts as they happen live during those shows, and have access to archives of those charts. You can test drive the Tiger's Den absolutely free for 30 days. It will greatly enrich your knowledge of these markets. Details on the Tiger's Den are on the front page of TFNN.com.
Millionaires are made every day. The fact is, living your dreams is possible. Someone, somewhere is going to get rich. My recommendation is, let that be you. Each day, someone is making the decision to better themselves and creating a plan to fulfill their financial dreams. Let that be you. The key to turning dreams into reality is to take massive action. Let that be you. I'm Steve Rhodes, co-host of the Money Master Show with Tom O'Brien, seen daily at TFNN, and I can help you with your journey to great wealth. I'll show you how to create the ultimate financial edge, a set of tools, insights, and strategies that are part of my daily newsletter service, Mastering Probability. You'll have direct access to me by phone, email, and my private library of trading and investing secrets for 30 days with an unconditional money-back guarantee. I'll take your trading to the next level. Click on my name, Steve Rhodes, on the homepage at TFNN.com and turn your dreams into reality. Mastering Probability, folks. Let that be you.
This segment is brought to you by Goldfields. For more information, just click the Goldfields banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
We'll talk about that today. Steve Rhodes, Tom O'Brien, all you tigers and tigresses, we appreciate you growling and prowling out here with us. Don't forget, folks, at TFNN, our man Steve kicks us off every morning, 9 a.m. Eastern Time. We go 9 to 6. Now, on Tuesdays and Thursdays, we have one spot left open from 2 to 3. That's going to be filled in by the end of this month, August 1st, 9 to 6, 9 hours every day. We take that information and replay it. So we go 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You can get all the audio just on any cell phone by going to tfnn.mobi. And once you get adjusted, you can come over to the website, of course, watch the Tiger TV on your cell phones, on any type of device. And, the world is digital, folks, and grab it. And then, of course, what also happens is that in the afternoon, when I do those updates at 4 o'clock Eastern, 5 o'clock Eastern, if you just want to listen to the update, that also is on Tiger TV.
Yeah.
Just as an update, as a 15-minute clip.
And all I could say is congratulations, because you've created your own, news station.
Yeah.
The entire channel.
Yeah. Well, it's wild.
I mean, really.
So check this out. This is what's pretty wild, folks. You talk about whatever you think about, you bring about, whatever you focus on grows.
Yes.
So picture, when I first, named the company. Right, now picture this.
Yeah.
This is, I was only doing radio 3 days a week. I named it Tiger Financial News Network.
Yeah, which is I know.
And I'm on the air 3 hours, right?
Hey, that's okay.
And that's it.
That's
You got 3 hours of fun, and it worked. That bottom line is how it worked.
Yeah.
And it's wild, folks. Okay, let me tell you something. We do have everything inside us. Everything we need is inside us.
Oh, absolutely.
You just got to trust it. You got to trust yourself, and you got to go, for it. I mean, you definitely got to go for it. But the cool thing is that if you do focus on it, it just happens.
Absolutely.
It's not like, and let me tell you, it took a long time, 12 years, but the reality is once it's done, it's done. 12 years seems like nothing.
Yeah. It is, so it's, look, I can tell you that every single day it is always about visualization.
Yeah,
and if you can't visualize seeing something happen, it's not.
It's not going to happen.
But if you can visualize it, you can make it happen.
No, you can't.
Timing, timing's a whole different thing. But you can absolutely.
Well, this is a good one, because when we talk about timing, folks, okay, this is where, if you've ever been to, whether it's Steve's workshop, my own workshop, we get the ABC structures, okay, and we both know what happens is this: is that you have the ABC structures in the market, but you also have them in life.
Absolutely.
And once you recognize that, this is what's really cool, folks, okay? When you want to get something done, when you recognize that you're coming up to that B point, it is absolutely crucial that you not only take better care of yourself,
yes,
you understand where you are, and you're coming up to that B point, and you do have to put more juice underneath it. Because if you take that B point out with volume, no matter what that is, something you want to get done, now, you'll be exhausted afterwards, but that's okay. You're going to be up to a different level.
That's right.
And then you just get used to that.
Most folks will, because as you're getting towards that B point, just like in the stock markets, we take a look at ABC.
That's right.
What happens when you get to a swing point? Testing.
That's
You're going to get tested.
You are.
And what happens is when people, just in their own personal lives, are trying to break through that, it's almost like you're trying to break through the crust in the earth.
Oh, you are.
Okay, you're going to get tested.
Right.
It's not supposed to be easy.
No.
You've got to get through there with wide price spread, accelerated volume, right?
You do.
With conviction behind there.
Right.
And all the rewards on an ABC pattern, or whether it's life or in the markets, are right above that B point when you get through there with, with conviction.
Right. And so
a lot of folks stop. They get up there, they get tested, and they're like, I guess it wasn't my time, or wasn't meant to be.
Well, and here, I'll give you a couple just personal, basically tactics, okay, when you are getting close to it, right? When you're getting close to it, folks, what I do is this. Let's say that if you've had a very fast acceleration and you're getting up there, right?
Yeah.
Just like in the market, I back off.
Yeah, okay.
And the reason I back off is this.
Okay.
Is that when you're going into the B, well, you back off for two different reasons. To make sure the whole foundation you've already set is in place.
Yes.
Okay? Then what you do is you say, okay, I'm going to get this, this, and this, so that you one after the other. It's just a boom, boom, boom. You just start whacking. But you have them set in place.
That's great advice. That's really great advice.
So you have them set up, right? Yeah. And then you hit one cylinder. About 5 or 6 days, you hit the next cylinder. Yeah. 5 or 6 days, you hit the next cylinder, and then boom.
I love it.
You bang through there, and it makes a difference. And
that's really great.
When you get up to the other level, then you're going to expect it to be there for a while, and that's don't expect that you're going to go parabolic, because it just hey, listen.
Well, you don't want to go parabolic.
No.
What happens in parabolic moves?
You crash.
They eventually crash and never get back up there.
So,
I love it.
Yeah, I know. Because you know what happens there, too, folks, is that you're just loving life, so you're loving whatever you're doing. And then when you can incorporate that, that's you don't even feel like you're working. You're living, man.
Exactly.
Steve Rhodes, Tom O'Brien, appreciate all you Tigers and Tigresses growling and prowling out here with us. Dow right now, folks, is up 27. NASDAQ up 21. S&Ps are up 4.5. Gold's down 12. Bonds. Larry's going to be sailing. We're going to bring Larry up to the Bering Sea. I think I'm going to get a nice boat up there.
Personal update from Tom O'Brien as to what equities he's trading and what his daily trading plan is before the market opens each morning. Every market day, Tom O'Brien sends out his daily newsletter, Market Insights, to hundreds of subscribers that rely on his daily recommendations when it comes to navigating these highly volatile markets we're dealing with. As recently as May 21st, Market Insights subscribers closed out all 5 open positions for a combined profit of over 68% in one day. Profits ranged from 6.5% to over 24%, and all of these trades had been initiated within the previous 30 days. Now is the perfect time to get a 2-week free trial to Tom O'Brien's explosive trading newsletter, Market Insights, an $85 value. Tom breaks down the market each morning with his market take and provides trade recommendations, including precise stops and target profit zones, leaving nothing left to guessing. Log on to TFNN.com today and sign up for your 2-week free trial. Make sure you're a subscriber the next time Market Insights subscribers close out multiple winning trades. Take action and sign up for your free trial today. If you're an investor looking for a great weekly investment newsletter, then now is the perfect time to try out Ken Shreve's Ultimate Growth Stocks. Every Tuesday, Ken breaks down multiple sectors in his weekly newsletter, Ultimate Growth Stocks, with a full in-depth report including specific trading recommendations within his model portfolio, charts, sector analysis, upcoming economic data, along with intra-week trading updates on newsletter positions whenever the market dictates. Right now, you can receive a full month, that's 30 days, to evaluate Ken's newsletter free of charge to see if it fits your trading plan. At less than $75 per month, Ken provides you with his expert trading advice that can pay for itself in no time. Take advantage of this great offer by signing up for a 30-day free trial to Ken Shreve's Ultimate Growth Stocks today. Don't let this offer pass you by. Visit the front page of TFNN.com and sign up now.
What type of investor are you? Conservative, moderate, or aggressive? No matter your investor personality, your overall portfolio should reflect your financial goals, time horizon, and your risk tolerance. Help ensure your portfolio is appropriately invested with an asset allocation plan from Morgan Stanley Smith Barney. Simply picking the right stocks is not enough. Research has shown that choosing the right proportion of stocks, bonds, and cash is essential to the success of your long-term investments. Morgan Stanley Smith Barney believes that a carefully selected portfolio can lower volatility and increase investment return potential. Find out about what asset allocation and a Morgan Stanley Smith Barney financial advisor can do for you. Call Angela O'Brien, First Vice President and Certified Financial Planner of the Clearwater, Florida branch at 727-441-6108 today to discuss your personal financial needs. Asset allocation does not assure a profit or protect against loss in declining financial markets. Investments and services are offered through Morgan Stanley Smith Barney, LLC. Member SIPC.
Has the current market volatility continued to stop you out of trades when the market spikes against you? Now is the perfect time to open up an account with Nadex. Nadex, the North American Derivatives Exchange, is a brand new, completely regulated Chicago-based exchange, and unlike most other exchanges, Nadex allows you to trade directly through them with direct market access when using their completely free trading platform, which also features real-time charts and full customization capability. One of the advantages of trading with Nadex in volatile markets is that your risk is always capped and you have the ability of keeping your trades open even when the market spikes against you. Nadex is completely brand new with a line of unique trading products that are unavailable anywhere else. See how it works at nadex.com. That's NADEX.com. Or click on the Nadex banner on the front page of TFNN.com. Futures and options trading involves risk and may not be appropriate for all investors.
This segment is brought to you by Crocodile Gold. For more information, just click the Crocodile Gold banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. Steve Rhodes, Tom O'Brien. We have Honeywell right now is up $3.39. IBM is up $1.57. They're coming out with their numbers this afternoon. Ma Bell's up 10. We have Oxy up 45. Let's go to Michael in Boulder, Colorado. Hey, Michael, what's going on?
Hey, gentlemen. How are you this morning?
Great, man. You having a good day out there?
Yeah. I got to get to work, though. And I wanted to get some opinions on HFC. I'm looking to short it. I was looking at the weekly, the monthly, and volume is dying.
Let's take a look. You got Holly Frontier Corporation. They refine, transport, store petroleum products in the southeastern United States, northern Mexico, and Montana. The low is 20.46. The high is 38. You're trading at 37.92. So,
got volume at the high.
I wouldn't be shorting this. See, when you look at a chart like this, Michael, right?
Yeah.
Right off the bat, this stock's showing 28 to 38. But, you can see the signs of strength that are there. Right at the swing point, at 36.10, you get 5.9 million. Now, it got higher than that, and that's saying, we'll pull back to that, but that's it. But let me put this on a weekly to see what else we have here.
Check out the monthly also, Tom.
Yeah. Okay, so on the weekly, you still get 33.10. They took it out, but that goes back to July 11th, which is okay. And then on the monthly, the monthly's all right too, man. So watch. On the monthly, you have, going back to 2011, 32.58. You came in there with 105 million, okay? Now, I see what you're looking at, and what he's looking at, folks, is that it went down with 104 million. That's the consolidation part of it. But then it pushed again with 88 million, and then it basically didn't do anything with 86. I wouldn't be shotting that. I mean, I wouldn't be shotting it because you're at 37. Yeah, you can get 32.58 out of it, but that's not enough juice, man.
Yeah, I'd say on the weekly. Now, first, I'd say it wants to see $40 before it sees lower price. If you take a look at the weekly chart, you don't have a single bearish candle all the way up off of the lows from May 18th out there. So I think you just really have to be. Now, at any time this stock has pulled back, it's giving you a bearish candle on the weekly. So I'd wait. For all of Tom's reasons, he'd suggest looking someplace else.
Yeah, and you got to get your hands in your pocket and go to work.
I do. Later. Thanks.
All righty. Thanks for calling.
Have a great one, man. Have a safe one. Let's see. It's 8:30 in the morning in Boulder, Colorado. Beautiful thing.
Now, so when are you going to be out there?
I'm out there. We're doing the presentation, folks, on, let's see, August 6th. August 6th, I'm going to be at the Marriott Tech Center. If you do want to come to the Tiger Fund presentation, folks, you can email us at tigerfund@tfnn.com.
Cool. That Marriott, they like us out there.
Yeah, we go out there a lot.
I like that.
That's an easy Marriott to work with. Let's go to Mike in Raleigh, North Carolina. Hey, Mike, what's going on?
Hey, good morning, gentlemen. How are you?
Man, I was thinking about you. We haven't heard from you for a while.
I've been busy. I was out at I was on vacation at the same time as you out on the coast of North Carolina with my family. So
that's awesome, man.
Kind of back in the saddle now. How y'all doing?
Hey, you know what you guys have me hooked on now?
What's that?
I'm telling you what, folks, Starbucks is just a trip. So they have these new Clover machines, right?
Oh, yeah. I love them.
Okay, so...
What's a Clover machine?
Well, listen, this is what they do. It's like Mike, it's an upside-down French press or something, right? I mean, it keeps all the oils in the coffee, right?
Well, yeah, and it's a French press minus the sediment that a French press leaves in the cup, which, a lot of people don't care for that.
Right.
Little coffee sediment down there. So
right.
The Clover, it produces the cleanest cup of coffee you'll ever have in your life. I mean, it's fabulous.
Yeah, I'm toast now. So listen to this. I got hooked on these about 3 weeks ago, right? And what happens, folks, is that they're using like a couple. You can pick out the country of the coffee you want too, right?
So is it a one-use thing?
It's a one-use thing.
One-use.
Now
okay.
that's what my question's going to be. What are you guys going to do when this thing gets busy? Because I'm taking up about 3.5 minutes of one person's time. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, our busiest stores, like in Seattle and L.A., they have multiples of these things. So
okay.
So if they do get busy...
that's how it's going to work. No, that makes sense. No, I saw the deal, but I love the coffee anyway, man.
Yeah, well, thank you. Yeah, it's my favorite as well. It was a little pricier, but it...
Oh, it is pricier, man. Now I'm taking out $20. I'm only kidding, folks. I get a few more coffee, but there's no doubt about it. So, I mean, that's what you're supposed to do in business, right? So what they just managed to do,
that's right,
is they managed to. I always got the Venti Black Eye, which I think was $5.95, $6. Coffee's not going to kill me anyway. But anyway, it's well worth it.
Yeah, black coffee is good for you, no doubt.
Oh, totally, man. Hey, folks, did you hear that study yet? Black coffee will live to 250 years old.
Oh, baby.
paid for by the consultants to the coffee growers of the world. What are we going to look at, brother?
Well, hey, look at dry ships and First Solar are a couple of my favorite longs right now. But look at old Honeywell. It's trying to let us think that it is going to want to go higher. And, what do you think of Honeywell this morning?
It has the volume. It's going into $5 billion, and it says 3.2 already. So it's like, okay, you're probably going to be able to short it again at 62.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, so the numbers on Honeywell. So check this out, folks. What they're saying is that it was the aerospace. Huge aerospace sales. I didn't get into the real numbers yet, but that's what they're pushing. That someone's buying, aerospace in a big way. I haven't looked at dry ships for a while. So what's going on over there? Let's see what's happening there.
It's at its lows, kind of doing some accumulation down there. It looks like, and it looks like it could be on the verge of something.
Let's see. So And this stock here, folks, okay, this is no doubt a personality stock, but it is a great trading stock, man. I like trading the stock myself. I haven't traded it just for a while, though. Well, let's see. So I'll do a 3-year weekly first. Yeah, see, this is... Okay, so, yeah, I see what you're saying. You know, when you get the 3-year weekly, it's like, okay, you're at 220, it wants to test 284. And the way that the stock trades, folks, is that you actually have to be in it, because the day that it's going to do that, it's going to do it in one day. Right? I mean, that's how the stock moves, folks. What happens is that a $2.20 stock will move 60 cents for 2 days in a row, and all of a sudden you're there, and then it goes south again.
Yeah, of all the bulk shippers, this is the only chart that looks good.
Yeah, EXM, is that break down the bottoms? Oh, yeah, look at that. That broke out everything. Well, look at that.
EXM, Eagle.
Is Eagle blow brain?
Yeah, this is the only one to be taking a look at.
And then you want to look at FSLR. Hey, listen, man, you must have been hanging on that shore too long. You get a group of pull out here or something?
I'm sorry, say it again. I've been driving, so
I think you must have been hanging out at that shore in North Carolina a little bit too long. You get your group of pull out.
Yeah.
Let's take a look. No, I see what you're looking at First Solar. So First Solar, folks, of course, you know, that's the equity company that went from, I think, $330 down to $11, right?
Right.
Yeah, 326. Oh my God, sick. That's stops, folks. You better put them with capital S. I see what you're looking at. No, it's
it's a little sign of strength down there. It looks like it may have put in a low here.
No, there's a couple of them. I see what you're saying, and you know this stock can get it to $20.53. Yeah, on a dead cat. Yeah, no, I see what you're saying.
Awesome. Okay.
Cooking, brother.
Cool. Thank you, gentlemen.
Okay, man. Have a great one. Have a safe one.
All right, bye.
Right now, you know, this market, it wants to crawl. It's crawling up to that swing point. Step by step, inch by inch. Well, and you know what, folks? There's no volume behind the move. It's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, so you got the diamonds are inside the swing point.
Okay.
So they're testing the July 5th. The swing point they were looking at is July 5th on the diamonds. The small caps, which had been strong,
right,
actually kind of weak here.
You know, I think they're going to give us one of the best signals because of that.
Yeah.
And
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So they haven't, you know, you talk about clawing their way up. They're not even, you know, the low that they've got to hit, folks, is 81.03.
Okay.
It's at 80.35. That's a pretty decent sized move.
Right.
You know, considering that you're already inside there in the diamonds, you're already inside there on the SPYs. The SPYs are inside the July 3rd swing point. And the Q is also weak here, not able to get up there. So,
right.
Yeah.
And folks, when Steve just brought up that small cap deal, that's crucial to understand in the context of how markets move.
Yeah.
You know, because Jerry, the small caps, folks, were absolutely the strongest indice right up until about a week and a half ago.
Yeah.
And then when they come down, they come down with some volume, but not enough volume.
That's right.
But that was the turn.
Yeah.
And that is huge amounts of information that the market is talking, walking, and squawking. So that testing area would be just beautiful if the S&Ps get
over and the small caps touch the bottom.
Oh,
that's right.
baby.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, baby. It's a beautiful thing. 877-927-6648. Let's go take a look at Big Blue. Big Blue, folks, you know, coming out with their numbers after the close. And my take is that it does want to go lower. It's really not saying anything right now, though. Okay? And after looking at Honeywell, it's like, oh, this is going to get interesting. You're going to try to, you know, jam this thing a little. And it's let's see, it's only...
How's it trade today? How's IBM trade today?
It's not trading bad. You know,
okay. So
it's really not saying anything out here.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
You know, if it's saying anything, it's saying, okay, you know, we're at 185 and it wants to go test the highs of yesterday again, which is 186.
Yeah. In a lot like you're going to be busy today from 4 to 6. You got American Express coming out.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of folks coming out with earnings. F5.
See, I'd love to see IBM pop to
Morgan.
193. Sell the heck out of it. Yeah. If it pops to 193, folks, that's where it came down hard.
Yeah.
Came down with 8.8 million. But that would what that would do is put the whole ball of wax together. And what I mean specifically is that because IBM's 11% of the Dow, then you'd expect that, okay, the Dow pops tomorrow. Our shots are nice and clean.
Oh,
they're all pressed
very
out.
clean. That's right.
Pop up tomorrow morning, put those babies on. Oh man, I'm telling you, I love it. Gold, they try to smash gold down this morning. So this is a continual deal now. They try to take it, but you know what? Gold just refuses to go down. So it's like I think they'll spike it a few more times, but they can spike it very quick. We just went from almost 1,600 yesterday to 1,567, and right now you're 1,576. But 85,000 contracts.
It's rejecting even the last swing point out there, July 12th, just a few days ago.
Exactly.
Tight trading range.
Really
tight. Gold's usually not in this tight of trading range.
It's not.
It's wound up.
It is wound up, man. Europe. Okay, so you got the FTSE. Let's go over to the FTSE because that was going right into that swing point.
That's actually moving quite a bit this morning here. Wow, look at the DAX up 100 points too.
Yeah. Okay. So that's good. See, so what you have too is that. Here we go. So the DAX is over the swing point.
Yes.
That's okay. So because the DAX over the swing point, that's giving you the heads up, folks, that we're gonna spike that swing, which is a beautiful thing. But believe me, it's a beautiful thing, folks. The reason being is that, see, the DAX yesterday at 100 million, you're going into 180 million.
Yes.
And that's what you want to see. Well, that's what I want to see anyway.
Yeah.
Let's go to Irene in San Diego. Hey, Irene, what's going on?
Hey, Tom. How are you doing?
Doing great. You having a good day out there?
Yes, thank you.
Cool. What are we going to look at today?
Gale, Gale. I'm in it at 182.
Okay, let's take... Okay, so it's a biopharma. It's Galeno Biopharma. Let's see. They activate cells in the immune system, seeking out tumor cells without harming healthy tissues. The low's 30 cents. The high's 354. They lose 96 cents a share. So they lose $65 million a year.
What was the news this morning, Irene?
I have no idea.
Okay. Okay.
I was just looking at the chart. I've been at it for a couple days. So.
Yeah. You had a nice pop this morning.
Yeah, and you have. Okay, so tell me how you're going to trade this. You're up 33 cents, but you do have to spike up to 217 to 352, and it'll spike that again. But what does happen with these that you want to be cognizant of is that each and every time it does that, it gives it up in a heartbeat. So this is an equity, folks, that you need the order in, because you're dealing with an equity that goes up 50% in one day and comes down 50% in one day. So you're at the craps table out here. So when you're at the craps table, it's a little bit different. I would make sure that your order is in to sell.
Okay. And you said it'll go back to the 217 to 3 something. So.
Yeah, 350. See, what it did is this. In 2 days, folks, picture what it did. It goes from 166 to 336 back to 212. When that happens, that's not going to happen. It's going to happen more than once. It's a psycho stock. You know what I mean?
And it looks like $2.80. I just put in a 30-minute chart just to go back and take a look at when that volume came in on those bars going back to March 22nd. I believe that was the date. And $2.80 is probably that spot where you ought to at least have a sell on it.
Right.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much.
Okay. Have a great one. Have a safe one. Steve Rhodes, Tom O'Brien, all you Tigers and Tigresses. Appreciate you growling and prowling out here with us. You stay right there, folks. We're going to be coming right back.
Are you looking for a precision edge in the market? Something that can stack the odds in your favor? Then look into Larry Pesavento's new trading newsletter, Patterns, Profits, and Peace of Mind. In each weekly issue, Larry explains what's going to happen in the markets based on the pattern he sees developing and gives you actionable trade ideas based on those patterns. Plus, you'll get his detailed analysis on a variety of markets and sectors, including stocks, treasury bonds, the gold market, oil, the dollar, the forex market, and more. And you'll get the Technical Corner segment, which is a short but powerful weekly training session on trading. You'll get access to all the patterns Larry is seeing in the markets, plus the Astro Harmonics and powerful Bradley stock market model that Larry utilizes for less than $5 a day. An extremely potent combination that will give you just the edge you've been looking for. Try Patterns, Profits, and Peace of Mind absolutely free for 2 weeks. Go to TFNN.com and click on the free trial link at the top of the page. That's an $85 value, yours free when you register right now. Get Larry's Patterns, Profits, and Peace of Mind and get the edge you've been looking for.
In just December of last year, the price of gold was down over 10%. In today's highly volatile gold market, you need someone in your corner that understands the complex relationships that exist within the price of gold, as well as within a variety of gold equities. Whether it's the South African gold miners and knowing how the rand-dollar relationship will affect their bottom line, or understanding how John Paulson's $5 billion trade in the GLD can move the market, Tom O'Brien gives you the direction you need to become a better trader each week in his newsletter, The Gold Report. With over 20 individual equities covered and almost another 20 on the potential watch list each week, in addition to covering the XAU, HUI, GLD, and dollar, The Gold Report is a great source for any trader that is looking to be diversified in today's volatile gold market. For your 30-day free trial to Tom O'Brien's Gold Report, log on to TFNN.com today. Don't miss out on this great offer. Act now. David White's newsletter, The Technology Insider, is focused like a laser on finding the next big things in technology. If you had invested only $10,000 in Microsoft in 1986, you'd have been a millionaire by 2000. Disruptive technology like Microsoft's is the key to these massive long-term profits, and the Tech Insider is the vehicle from TFNN to capitalize on these opportunities. This is the go-to newsletter that identifies, monitors, and profits on mostly little-known cutting-edge companies with great long-term prospects. David's experience is as an inventor of Emmy-winning animation products for TV and Hollywood that propelled a company public. Match that with 14 years as a full-time trader, and he's uniquely qualified to guide you through the light-speed world of ever-evolving high-tech. If you're ready to ride the next big technology bull market for less than $40 per month, log on to TFNN.com and get your 2-week free trial to the Technology Insider. Get in on the ground floor of the next big thing today. Great Basin Gold is a mining company engaged in the exploration and development of 2 emerging gold properties in Nevada and South Africa with a total resource base of more than 23 million gold ounces. Great Basin's Burnstone mine in South Africa opened in February of this year with a resource of 20 million gold ounces, becoming the first mine to open in the historic Witwatersrand Rand Basin in the last 30 years. The Burnstone mine is projected to have a 25-year mine life and is fully financed with production anticipated to be over 250,000 ounces per year at a cash cost of only $450 per ounce. The Hollister mine in Nevada became fully integrated in the 4th quarter of 2010 with annual production estimates of 110,000 ounces of gold per year over the 8-year mine life at a cash cost of only $527 per ounce. Great Basin Gold is cash flow positive and trades on the Toronto and New York stock exchanges under the symbol GBG.
Catch Basil Chapman as he uses his Chapman Wave methodology to call the markets. The Tiger Technicians Hour, next on TFNN.
Welcome back, folks. Steve Rhodes, Tom O'Brien. I appreciate you growling and prowling out here with us. Now, don't forget, folks, you stay right there because coming up 11 to 12, we got our man, Mr. Basil Chapman out of Newton, Massachusetts. Then we're going out west, Tucson, Arizona. Larry Pesavento, 12 to 1. Back to Dallas, Darryl Martin with the Diagnostic Hour, 1 to 2. Back to Tampa with David White, 2 to 3. Out to California, 3 to 4, Ken Shreve, and back here, 4 to 6 with myself.
I'm telling you, I have to adjust my whole schedule when I go through the lineup, especially towards the end there. I don't have enough allotted time.
Yeah. No,
it's great.
That's a beautiful thing, man. I like that. So we got...
and then we're going to have TFNN around the world, right? We'll go from the U.S.
Yeah.
And then we'll have our office probably over in
well, you know what we got to do?
Asia, Australia,
actually,
and pick up, got the Aussie Squawk Box. You got the Aussie TFNN.
No, you know we do have, which I got to talk to. We have a lot of traders in India. And in fact, we have a big money manager in India.
Okay.
And on my desk, folks, it's pretty cool. I met this guy in Boston, okay? Great guy. You've heard him on. You've heard him with his child on.
Yeah.
Bottom line is that on my desk, and I have my elephants,
yes.
And I have, I got another good luck thing. Anyway, the bottom line is that, you know what, I'm gonna do that. He's probably listening right now.
I love
because
it.
Why not?
Oh, no,
yeah,
for sure.
Why not? We'll get that going. I wonder what the time frame is there. We'll find out. Yeah, let's go to Andy in Boulder, Colorado. Hey, Andy, what's going on?
How are you guys doing today?
We're doing great, man. You having a good day out there?
Oh, it's beautiful today.
Perfect, man.
Definitely. taking the wife out to Fort Myers at the end of September so I can show her the better part of Florida.
Oh, good. That'll be fun.
Absolutely.
No doubt.
Hey, I wanted to ask you about the EWJ. You've been talking about Japan lately.
Yes.
And I was wondering if that would be a decent vehicle to get into, maybe around $895.
Yes, let's take a look at it. You get the EWJ. The EWJ, folks, is the iShare for the Japan Index Fund that basically mimics the MSCI Japan Index. The low is 864, the high is 1091. So you take a look at this thing. Yeah, anywhere around that. That's the number. $9, $895. That is the number. And in fact, you know what? I just saw another one. Now must be a new one. There's a NKY. So watch this. Okay, one second. NKY. I believe there's a new ETI. I don't know how long this has been out here, but I was looking at the So there's not enough liquidity in this, but this absolutely mimics the Nikkei. The Maximus Nikkei Index Fund, exchange-traded fund, is a 1-to-1 fund that tracks the actual index. Now, the cool thing about that, I think, is that bottom line is that you can get the volumes on the index, you get the volumes on the the structure here, and really match it up. Like this one here is trading at 1327, the buy's 1317. And yeah, the Nikkei, has action. If I put the actual Nikkei up right now, it was down $28 last night, and the Nikkei does want to get into. Don't buy this thing yet. Oh, I see what's happening. So I was going to do another test. So 8,400 is game of the Nikkei again. Don't buy it yet, Andy. Okay. You want to match it up. This is what you want to match it up with. The week, actually the day of June 8th. And where the signal was here, folks, is last week. See that last week?
Yeah.
Last week it came off that high, too much volume. So this is gonna still base out. So it's still early, but you're on the right track. I would stay. What happens, folks, is that this will keep testing, but the track is there, man. Cooking, brother.
Sounds great.
Okay, man. Have a great one. Have a safe one. Dow's up 78, Nasdaq's up 27. S&Ps are up 8.5, folks. And bottom line is that it's a beautiful day out there. Trust yourself, folks.
I love it.
No doubt about
patience.
it, man.
Have patience.
Yeah, it's a beautiful thing. You stay right there. We're coming up to Newton, Massachusetts. Basil Chapman's going to be growling prowling with you. And then Larry, Darryl Martin, David White, Ken Shreve, and myself. Have a great one. Have a safe one.
Take care, folks.